Hello everyone, and thank you very much for joining us for this last session of our Woody Reload 2021 event. For this last show of the day and this last show of the event, we are very pleased to talk to you about some recent customer projects that Woody have delivered for its customers and that we are really proud of. To discuss this matter, I have a panel of three guests today, three very special guests. We will start with Stefan Sassano, CTO of Canal 9 in Switzerland. Then live from Germany, we will welcome Thomas Beyer from Qvest Media. We will talk with Thomas about a recent project in Australia. And at the end of the show, we will have Craig Risebury live from Los Angeles in the US. Craig is our sales director for the Americas and will tell you about some recent US projects. During the entire show, you can ask your questions through the chat box that is available in the event page, so please feel free to do so. But it's already time to start with our first guest of the day. And I am happy to welcome Stefan Sassano, the CTO of Canal 9. Hello, Stefan. Thank you for being with us today. Could you please tell us first a bit of background about Canal 9?
Yes, so Channel 9 is a small TV station in Switzerland. We are 65 people working on our show, and we broadcast programs in French and also in German.
Last year, you had an important transformation project at Channel 9. Can you explain us a bit what this transformation was about?
Yeah, so even before the pandemic, we decided that for a small company like us, it's important that the people can be able to work outside and with tools very easily to use. So last summer, we migrated most of our workflow in the cloud and implement a lot of tools to be able to do that.
Okay, great. So even regional broadcasters are moving to the cloud, and that's very interesting to see that. What are the Woody solutions that you and the other solutions that you have selected for this transformation project?
So the biggest change was the newsroom, because now we are working with the 7 months, and so Dina for the newsroom, and we are migrating also the MAM from Stratus, Grass Valley, to the cloud. And for the tools from Woody, we thinking that was cool for the people to have some stuff just to help them every day with the job. So we took the Intuit and the social product.
So Intuit access for the camera and file-based ingest by the journalist, and Intuit social for the social media ingest from the web. The backend of Intuit access and Intuit social was partially deployed in the cloud. What was the reaction of the users to these new workflows and the new possibilities that you have enabled for them?
So Intuit for us was the biggest part was that the people, they don't care about which codec I have to use, which name of file, or it's just a watch folder where they can put what they want. They don't care if it's working or not. At the end, it will be available in the system and it will work. So it was a big change for us. And for Woody Social, they like the tool because they see the portal. The portal is the most impressive and the most cool stuff to have, but day by day, the most useful tool is the plugin for Chrome. So they'll be able to download the video from the social media without assistance from the technical team.
And I assume that it is all at the end delivered in the Grass Valley Stratus MAM that is already in place with the media transcoded at your production format, right?
Yeah, directly in our MAM without any problem.
Do you have already used this system to cover some specific events or for some specific shows or specific events?
Yeah, last October we had a big show about election in our region, and our goal was to have a lot of reaction for every people that was on this election. So we provide to every journalist a phone and the application for Intuit, so they will be able to send 45, I think, story from the field directly to the studio.
So just to give a quick recap, we have transcoding of files to the Grass Valley Stratus MAM. We have the Intuit Access mobile app for sending content from the field, and Intuit Social to get content from the social networks and the web. Stefan, thank you for this overview. Just to finish this overview, what is your general feedback about the Woody solutions, or anything you want to add?
The basis is very good because it's the most important for us, I think, today, even mostly for the journalists, because we ask them a lot of work every day more. They don't need something they understand. They don't want to know that it's very difficult to implement or stuff like that. They just need something that it's working. And for that part, I'm very happy because they don't care. They just click and they have their files.
Yeah, the intuitiveness is indeed something really important to us at Woody Technologies, and we are trying to make all the technical things that are happening in the background quite transparent for them, at least as much as possible. Thank you very much, Stefan, for joining us for this testimony about your project. Good luck with the next changes that are coming and the next steps of this transformation project. And see you soon in Switzerland.
Thank you. Bye.
Great. That's a very interesting project. As I said in the session yesterday, the Woody solutions are really fitting all customer types, big size customers, also regional customers, as we have seen, with the same purpose to always help the users. And now we will talk about quite a big broadcaster, and I will do that with my second guest. And I'm happy to welcome Thomas Beyer, Senior Solutions Architect at Qvest Media. Hi, Thomas. Thank you for being with us. Could you please start by telling us a little bit about Qvest Media? Oh, I think we cannot hear you, Thomas. Maybe you're muted, I don't know.
Hello? No?
Yeah, that's much better. Sorry. Can you tell us a little bit about...
Yeah, thanks for having us. Qvest Media is a system architect and integrator with a specialization in TV, media, and telecommunications. The company was founded in 1991 as Beyer and Nöten, now called Qvest Media. We are headquartered in Cologne, Germany, but we have globally about 12 locations. This includes, for example, a location here with you in Paris with the local sales, project management, technology and consulting experts and so on. And as the newest addition since the beginning of this year, also a presence in the US. We have about 600 experts and have done about 700 projects across the globe. We are a global leader in the realization of secure and highly available media infrastructures, as well as in the consulting and technology and the change process required to this. The range of services include everything from planning of technical solutions to implementation of systems for media production, control, distribution and operation centers on-premise as well as in the cloud. And our customer base includes known names in the area of broadcasting, new media, telecommunications, sports and entertainment, as well as the public sector.
Okay, the project that we will talk about right now happened far away from Germany, but you said that you were indeed operating globally. It happened at 9 Network in Australia. Can you give us a bit of context about this project?
Sure. So 9 Networks is one of is actually the biggest media company in Australia, covering all type of media outlets from TV, radio to online, and as well as print. They have moved their headquarters away from their naturally outgrown location where they have been distributed over many buildings to a brand new building in the heart of North Sydney. So it's just across the Harbour Bridge. The building is called 1 Denison, and it's going to be the tallest building in Sydney, I guess, and will host, besides 9, many other companies, for example, the headquarters of Microsoft in the near future.
And what was and maybe still is the role of Qvest Media in this relocation project?
Yeah, so Nine has taken the opportunity to, presented by this move, to overhaul the technology stack, to move to new technologies like 702110 for the video infrastructure. And in order to support this transition, Nine has asked Qvest Media to act as a channel advisor, helping Nine with change management, transformation, budgeting, sourcing, and so on. And this is based on our experience with this kind of large-scale projects. We have done many migration projects to 2110 across Europe and the Middle East, and also it's based on our close connections to many of the vendors in this industry. And as part of this role, we have also been given the opportunity to design and deliver and also integrate the news and post-production system at Nine.
You are talking about your experience with the vendors. What are the vendors who are involved in this project?
Yeah, so our team has started together with the customer with a requirements gathering, investigating the needs, and based on on-site workshops, we have done an HLD design for the 2 systems, which was based on Avid, EVS, and Woody as the key vendors. So the Mum and PAM system is based on Avid Media Center Cloud UX, including Nexus shared storage, Media Composer, Pro Tools, and so on, and EVS for the baseband ingest and studio player.
And what were the main challenges of and expectations from the customer for this project? I assume it's not just changing the systems and moving to a new location.
No, due to the fact that the area where the old company was located was already been sold, the project time frame was rather short, and there was not much room left for a big delay. So the biggest challenge was not only the design and implementation of the system, but also the change management and the necessary training. You have to see that all the users have had to adapt to a complete new technology stacks, new tools, new workflows in a very short time. And we have supported this by developing a training concept together with the Nine team, which was tailored to their needs and the tough timeline, and therefore assured a smooth transition to the production in the new building.
That's quite challenging indeed. What are the areas of the workflow where you have selected the Woody solutions and why?
Yeah, the Woody products are used in the ingest into the Avid Mum and PAM, as well as for the outgest of certain assets. Main reason to select Woody was basically the easy to achieve integration into Avid environment, which addresses the needs of the users for simple and easy to use manner. It's very simple for the Nine team to change profiles, to adapt workflows without a need to ask us as the experts. Another benefit was the integration of directory services to match the user rights and the configuration. So we have configured, I think, over 50 profiles for Woody into it at Nine, and the directory service integration makes it still very easy to manage and these large configurations. And during the project, Nine has decided to move away from Active Directory and to use SAL instead, and Woody was able to deliver this as a new development in the rather short time frame. So basically, you can say that the Woody products address a lot of the pain points Nine had with their previous product.
So what are the exact Woody solutions that were deployed deployed for the project?
Mm-hmm. So if you look at the graphic and we start at the upper left corner, we deployed Woody into it for the ingest of the camera cards, as well as the cloud-based ingest of incoming assets. In both cases, Intuit is used to processing metadata and the media, as well as the check into the Avid database, which is shown here in the middle of the center of the graphic. In the upper right corner, you can see that we have also deployed Woody Ingest Live for the ingest of live sources like NDI feeds, YouTube Live, and other live video URLs. Moving further to the lower right corner, you can see Woody Outgest, which is used for the export to social media outlets and affiliate stations. And additionally, we have also implemented Woody Social for the search and ingest of social media content, as well as Woody Intuit Go for the reporters in the field.
Yeah, so it's quite large scope for Woody in this project, and thank you again to Qvest and to Nine for your trust in this project. Do you already, Thomas, have a feedback from the users of the systems? I think it's on air since a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the users are very happy so far. They adapted quickly to the new products. The transition to the products was very smooth, and they have mentioned that the product brought the most significant improvement in their workflows in the regards of file ingest of all kinds of sources. They're very happy, especially with the fact that many of the feature requested, which they have been asked for during the project, have been accomplished or developed by Woody in this project timeframe.
Great, thank you for this feedback. It sounds, and you already said that it was a very challenging project, especially in terms of time frame for delivery. What was the global timeline of such a big project?
Mm-hmm. So the initial contact was established at NAB 2019, which was followed by meetings and workshops in Sydney during the following summer. The requirements gathering and the design phase of the news and post system did start around September 2019, followed by workshops with the vendors in November. Clear site access to the building, and therefore the start of the implementation was around February. And in parallel, we did the detailed planning, and especially the custom development for Avid took place. And in the late summer, we started the trainings for the users and the on-site support, the rehearsal for the first shows and so on. And final on-air date for the complete station was back in November last year. So all in all, like 15 months.
Yeah, that's really impressive. Really impressive. Mm-hmm. I assume there was also some challenges brought by the COVID pandemic that happened at the same time of the critical phase of your project with Nine. What was the impact of the COVID crisis on the project?
Yeah, absolutely. So nobody could have planned for the impact of the pandemic. Back in April last year, we flew out most of our team with the last outgoing flights from Sydney. However, we continue to have people on the ground with an international team from Germany, Great Britain, New Zealand, who stayed on site and in fact still are on site. Due to our experience with large-scale projects and the clear structure we apply to all our projects, we have also been able to establish, in a very short time frame, a local team on site over the course of the project. And of course, the rest of our international team had to adapt to the Australian time zone. So basically, they moved their working hours to the middle of the night. And this way, we managed to continue the close relationship with Nine's project team and virtually had no delay in the project. Of course, the same is true for the 9 employees. Also, they had to adapt to remote work and to a very large extent of the last year. And luckily, Qvest as well as EBS had local resources in Australia, which were able to drive the project on their end.
Yeah, that was very impressive, and I also must say on the Woody side that it was really appreciated how the help of Qvest in the project, especially perfect management of the communication with the customer despite the time zone difference, and it was a really good experience for our project teams as well. Not going a bit further and not directly related to this project, but also something I wanted to mention today is the new cloud solution offering from Qvest that Woody is partnering with. Sorry, so could you tell us a bit more about this new offering?
Sure. So KIB is one of the products we develop within the Qvest group. It's a central platform to integrate, orchestrate, and manage your media apps and workflows in the cloud, on-premise, and in hybrid environments. It includes all the essential core services and therefore makes it very easy to deploy, connect, and orchestrate your own and third-party media applications. It basically comes in 2 product flavors, if you will. KIB Ultimate is the platform to easily build and operate media-centric workflows. So our idea is that KIB Ultimate will become the brain and the intelligence of media companies, enabling to resync media-related workflows and creating the foundation of a virtual broadcasters of the future. And in addition, you have KIB Go, which are ready-to-use SaaS packages, which come pre-configured to cover specific media use cases. So they are really book and go and enabling, therefore, an on-demand up and down scaling of operations. And as you said, yeah, we are very proud that now Woody has become part of our fast-grown partner ecosystem within the KIB environment.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you very much for your insight on this 9 network project and on the KIB Cloud offering from Qvest Media. We are really proud and happy at Woody Technologies to be a partner of Qvest Media now for a while, and we are looking forward to making further and other projects with you. Thank you very much for being with us today, Thomas. Talk to you soon.
Thank you. Bye.
So now it's time to go on the other side of the planet. If we start from Australia, we will go to the US and talk about US customer stories. And to discuss these US projects, I'm really happy to welcome Craig Risebury, our sales director, live from Los Angeles. Hi, Craig, how are you?
Good morning, Aurelien. How are you?
I'm good.
Hello from sunny Los Angeles.
Thank you. I know it's very early for you, so thank you for being with us today. Maybe we will start with discussing about a project that we delivered already a few months ago for a business unit inside the NBC group. Can you tell us a bit more about the context of this project?
Yeah, as you mentioned, it's a business unit of NBC, based in New York and Los Angeles. We started talking to them about, before the COVID crisis, about their need for a more efficient solution for searching, ingesting social media content across many social media sites. But when the COVID lockdown happened, the need or the urgency became much more real, and that's when the conversations really took off, and then it led to the deployment.
Could you tell us more? What was the exact challenges that this customer was facing?
Prior to installing Intuit Social, they were searching for social media content using Google or an app that would highlight keywords for social media content relevant for their news programming. And then they had a cumbersome process where they had to request the ingest of that media from their ingest teams. And this was taking some time, and there were, as you can imagine, there were quite a lot of requests for the ingest team as well.
So, which did we deploy for this customer?
Well, they had some specific requirements. They wanted to be able to search and ingest very fast. They wanted to deploy the solution globally across 7 TV stations here in the US and in Europe, with the ability of any operator to be able to search and ingest media and deliver that media to any location globally. So after some testing, we installed a Woody Intuit social.
And what were? Oh, I think we are losing you, Craig. So maybe we have some connection issues now with Los Angeles. Maybe we can see the diagram, and I can explain you a little bit about the deployment of the solution that was deployed for this customer. So indeed, Intuit Social, as Craig was mentioning, was deployed in the cloud, in the Azure cloud for this project, and it was connected to several Intuit Exchange servers deployed in various locations in the US and also in London. And this Intuit Exchange played the role of the gateway between the cloud infrastructure and the Avid PAM systems that were deployed in each of the locations. So this is here an integration with the Avid Media Central ecosystem that was done by Intuit Exchange. But the advantage of having Intuit Social deployed in the cloud was that everyone from home or from any of the customer offices was able to connect and is still able to connect to the Intuit Social system to perform searches, to select the content that they want to transfer to the Avid system, and to select the location that they want to send the content to. So that's a very specific architecture that was tailor-made for this customer. I don't know if we have Craig again from Los Angeles. It seems that he's not back yet. So I will give you a bit more details about the project deployment that was done, I think, in a very short time frame. Craig could tell us the exact time it took, but it was just a few days for the initial installation. And then the other delivery to the other sites was implemented progressively. But I think one of the key facts about this project is that the deployment, thanks to deploying to the cloud, was really, really quick and really efficient. And the idea here was to solve the problem of this customer in a very short time frame. So thanks to what is deployed today, people can already get their content ingested from the web or from social networks. But with the Intuit Exchange that are already deployed in the 7 locations, we can also imagine to build other workflows, any kind of transcoding, ingest workflow to the Avid system can be imagined there, and also, of course, outgest operations from the Avid Media Central ecosystem to the external world. Because as we announced yesterday, Intuit Exchange can now manage all these ingest and outgest operations in a single platform. Do we have Craig back? No, we don't have Craig back. Sorry, that's a live show, so these kind of things happen, and the connection is still broken with Los Angeles in the US. So meanwhile, I can just tell you something more general about the Woody business in the US and also in Canada, because we have also a very big public broadcaster using Woody in Canada for also social media content ingest, and now since a few weeks ago also for camera card and file-based ingest. So we are quite proud of that. And in the US, of course, we are working with broadcasters, but also with post-production companies and with some post companies in the region of Los Angeles. There was another customer use case that Craig was supposed to describe us today for camera card ingest in a completely different context, not news production, but different context with Intuit Access combined with Intuit Exchange, where the producers can come with their camera cards on the Intuit Access kiosks and select their content, preview their content, enrich it with metadata, and select the appropriate profile to transfer the content to the Avid system for editing. So these are some kind of really nice projects that we have been running with the US customers recently. And even if we have lost the communication with Craig for now, we will publish these user stories on our website quite soon, so you will have more details about it. And there are already some customer cases and customer stories that you can find on our website. Before we close this session, I wanted to thank all the Woody team that has been preparing the Woody Reload 2021 event. So it was really nice to have all the team working for you on this very special momentum that we wanted to have for the beginning of the year. And also a special thank you to the Luxiris team, our sister company. Luxiris has managed all the live graphics that you have seen during this event. But this is not yet the end of the session, because now we need to talk about what's coming next. And what's coming next is another event that is organized by our very close distribution partner, Extreme. And now I'm welcoming Stefan Pfütze, the Managing Director, CEO of the Extreme Group, to tell us a little bit about this event. Hi, Stefan, how are you? Oh, I think you're muted. I cannot hear you right now. Stefan, I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. I don't know if you're muted or in the system. Probably we can fix that quite soon. Let's try again. Sorry, I'm not able to hear you. Maybe I will check with the control room if the issue is from our side or maybe from...
There's a mute button.
Oh, that's perfect. Now we can hear you, Stefan. Thank you. So, how are you? I was saying.
I'm very sorry. So we had some technical issues here. Very sorry for that. With webcam technology, sometimes things is not working that easily. But thank you so much for inviting me on a short notice so that we can promote a little bit the event to come up. So it is the very first international Extreme event that we will hold here from our studios in Munich. We have moved offices, now we have more space, and we took some of the rooms and converted them to become 2 studios, 3 sets, and we want to we will host an event towards end of this month for our international audience, for our customers, for our resellers, for our system integrators. There will be a program that we offer from our so-called auditorium. So from here, where we do sessions, technical sessions about our customers' needs. So we try to put ourselves into the seat of our customers, have thought about what might be their needs, what are the solutions that they are looking for, and we will show the products that these solutions are based on. And obviously, we will also introduce our vendor partners, the brands that are providing such solutions and products. So like you, Aurelia. Thank you so much for inviting me today so that I can promote that.
Yeah, and Woody will be gladly participating to this first international event of Extreme. Stefan, if we want to register to this event, how does it work? And to know the program?
Yeah, so very, very simple. You just go onto x-dream.events And there's a big register button. And after you have registered, you can already sign up for sessions. Even prior to registering, you can get an idea of what the program is about. So just have a look, register, and be with us. Then from the 26th to the 28th of January.
We will be there. Stefan, thank you very much for giving us the details about this first event. It's now time to close our Woody Reload 2021 event. I would like to thank you all the participants to the 3 sessions that we had yesterday and today. And thank you for watching us. The replay of the 3 sessions will be available shortly on our website. And on our website, you will also be able to find all the details about the renewed product line that we have announced yesterday, and Intuit Access for the ingest, Intuit Exchange for all the transfer and workflow operations across systems, Intuit Social to work better with content from the web, Intuit Live to record any kind of sources. You have all the details about these products on the brand new Woody website, and you have the contact button if you want to request a demo, and we will be in touch with you shortly. See you very soon, I hope in person, but meanwhile through all the modern ways to communicate. And thank you again. Goodbye.